Good morning, and do a short video and give you what Jesus' take on being a felon is, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of a kick there, because when there was a criminal next to him, in the King James it says, but the true translation of from the Greek to the English would have been criminal, not felon. Cross, and we indeed justly, for we receive the due reward of our deeds. But this, Lord, remember me when you assuredly I say to you today, you will be with me. On the cross, Jesus paid for our sin. You are, as long as you trust in Jesus, He paid for you. All the apostles were put in jail at one time or another, would be in heaven with Jesus because He forgave their sins. Peter denied Jesus 3 times, yet Jesus forgave him and told him to take care of his lambs, take care of his sheep. You know, we're all guilty of sins, all of us. Not one of us is not guilty of some kind of sin or another. And our sins, as God would see them without Jesus, are no worse than someone who went to jail or went to prison and who are considered felons. To Jesus, it don't matter. If they accept Him and they trust in Jesus, their sins are gone. They are separated from that person as far as the east is from the west. So we need to keep that in mind when we're talking to someone. If they trust in Jesus, there is no felon, there is no sin in God's eye. And just like the thief one, but at that point, he trusted in Jesus. And Jesus said, you'll be with me in paradise on this day. That means a lot. That means He forgave that man everything right there and then while he was hanging from that cross. So next time you see someone that's looking for a job or anything, if they've been to prison, it's no big deal because they've been forgiven. Jesus forgave them. So we need to follow the course of Jesus and forgive them. We've got the moral law written in our hearts. That makes us know the difference between right and wrong. And every one of us has violated that moral law at one point or another. And if it wasn't for Jesus, the wages for violating them laws is death, period. That means you burn and go to hell if you violate those laws without Jesus. But the good thing is, the Lord sent Jesus. He died on the cross, paid for our sins, rose again, defeated death, and then ascended into heaven. Everything's been paid for. You just got to trust in Jesus, take care of you, and don't follow the sin the way everyone else does. You don't want to be a part of this world. You just want to live with Jesus there, so He can tell that you're there. And with that said, I might say God bless you all and God be with you. And I'll be back some other time. God bless.